Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we're back with another reaction to Delicious in the Dungeon. We're now on to episode 3, which is called Living Armor. Nothing about food this time, so not sure if that's good or bad, but I'm excited to find out. In the last episode, we kind of got to, again, make more dishes, but we got to know a little bit more about another member of this crew, the lockpicker. Can't think of his name right now. But we found out that he's very serious despite the fact that he looks like the youngest. But with a little help from Senshi, he learned that it's okay to let go a little bit sometimes and maybe be a little bit more flexible as far as what he's willing to do as his role in the group. So yeah, it was a cute episode. I enjoyed it. Ready to jump into the next one. So let's do that. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be in the know when I drop episodes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and that you can watch full uncut versions of this reaction on Patreon right now if you'd like. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Why is she always tired? Let's look into that. But did it just go missing now, though? Oh, so it was supposed to be up. Gotcha. Gold peeling. Thank you. Oh. That would take so much time. I don't know if that's the right justification, but I guess it depends on how many things come out at night around here. Oh. This might be a warning to yeah, that's what you get for talking smack. My God. Hello? We didn't want to take your armor. We didn't. Great gear. Sis, don't you have magic? Can you help, please? No? Anything? Gust of wind? Quicksand? Smart. Killing them with their own sword. Or can you? Oh, right, because I guess they technically don't have bodies. I mean, I think that's fair. Really? That's where your mind went? You think there's food in there? Thank you! It's metal, bro! Goodbye, Laos. Goodbye. Right? Jeez Louise. You need to chew on something that's gonna break up your teeth. The look, he's like, bro. Their armor does look nice. Oh my God, this hallway couldn't be longer. Don't you have like a speed spell, sis? Or some wind that could propel you? Oh God, of course it's near the end. Okay, Senshi. Period. Maybe next time you should toss their pieces further away. You have magic. Definitely look a little bit more shambly than his memory. Oh, so the skeleton took his little thing because it remembered. That's why. Probably the one that put its head back on. Potentially. Or they're mad at you for what you did last time. There's a lot of them though. Oh, you're the bait. Oh, why? Because he's little? That's true. It doesn't seem to care about actually seeing. But it did put its helmet back on before it tried to fight you. Thank you. I'm like, don't you have magic, girl? Hurry up. Oh. Shinier armor. Maybe someone's actually in this one? Yep, it's another living armor. My bad. Maybe it's controlling them. Maybe hurry up. They're kind of busy back there. Ooh! Zippy. You sure this armor looks a lot thicker than the one outside? Yeah. With flourish. How is he holding his... Oh, not another broken blade. Again? Is that an egg or something in there? Cocoon? You're gonna want to eat it, aren't you? Caterpillar? That was so deep. Oh, an egg paste. Don't eat it. That's what he's trying to tell you. Okay. So I figured they were probably independently acting spirits of some kind, and that's why they're salty at you. Well, they're intangible, so be careful. You're killing me, Laos. Right? It's like, to keep moving or move to a safer place. Exactly. You gotta get something they want. Oh, I thought that was actually happening, but it's not. I was like, ew. Or maybe a super tiny creature that's just sitting in the tiniest corner of the armor. The big remote controls inside. Kind of like in Men in Black, you know, and that the little alien was inside of the brain, just controlling the whole body. Yeah, basically. If it's willing to stop fighting to protect the egg, then that's what you gotta keep attacking. I captured your head. Make sure you have it turned away from you, because as soon as it sees you, it'll come for you. I was right, it's a teeny tiny thing! So cruel! Oh, there's one in each limb. That makes more sense. Can you learn later? The guys outside need your help. At least he got smart keeping the head away. Yuck. You assume? That you want to eat. You're right? Yeah, it's a little too much excitement. No. You can shame him a little. That's a very good question. You don't know that for certain? Are you sure you should be doing this, bro? I think you should become a chef. You seem a little too obsessed with this to be in a dungeon right now. No, I've already lost my appetite. Once again, give me the veggies, please. I feel like yeah, there isn't really anything I've seen thus far that I'd actually want to eat. I'm just going to be 100 with you, but I'm a texture person. That looks like it'd be hella rubbery. Idiot, did you not see it on the grill? I saw it on the grill. I saw it on the grill 2 minutes ago. Because we're hoping that if something goes wrong... Yeah, you test it out for us, bro. Exactly. You're willing to take the risk. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Let's make sure. They were like, Oh, the herbs are what's going to make it less poisonous? Man, you're just going to have to drink it at this point. You've liked everything he's made, so. I do like mushrooms, though. Serves you right for being so greedy. Okay, so if they were, like, let's move on, right? Feeble? It was whipping your butt. So he wants to keep it? To eat it? Oh, that's why. Oh, I got you. It was in his old sword. He didn't realize it was living. I think they'd always had another companion. They just didn't realize that that's what it was. That makes more sense. Okay, All right. Well, turns out the living armor was indeed living armor, but not in the way that we thought. That's very creative. I like what they did with saying that it was basically a network of mollusks that were basically imitating human behavior to defend themselves, but also to be a form of protection against whatever might come through there. I never would have thought of that in a million years. I would have been on the same track that they were, like, yes, they're either evil spirits or someone's puppet. I didn't really think someone's puppeteering them, because that would be very, very boring, first of all, but also like just takes so much of your energy. So I was like, nah, I think this is probably something else. But yeah, mollusks, sure. And it turns out that really worked out for Laos, because he loves to eat. And now it turns out he could, in fact, eat it. But I like that this is the first meal, because I was like, if every meal is delicious, I'm going to be a little skeptical. But it turns out that not all of it is. Like they were saying, well, I mean, Laos likes anything. Let's be real. He's one of them men who just loves food. He loves food. He really don't care much. Like, he's not very picky. As long as it's edible, 90% of the time he's going to like it. But we saw that the rest of them are kind of like, oh, it's all right, but it's kind of earthy. It kind of doesn't have the best taste. And then we found out that even some parts of it, if you cook it inside of certain things, it takes on the taste of mold, for example. So anyway, very interesting. This one had a little bit more combat in it. We haven't really seen anything other than, like, obviously the little mini fights here and there with the monsters so far. But yeah, we saw that it can get pretty crazy in there. And interestingly, Lao said something that hit me, where he said that was my first death, is when he got stabbed by one of the mollusks. Well, we now know mollusks, but one of the armors in one of his early dungeons. So when I hear deaths, does that mean like actual death, or is it just that he's just talking like poetically that I would have died then? But I don't know. I'm just curious as to what the rules are in this world, because we know that his sister, like, they're waiting on her not to be or they're trying to get to her before she gets digested. So they're pretty confident that she can somehow survive inside of the belly of a dragon, which, I mean, like I said, who knows what the rules are, but in most animals out there that can eat, there's usually some form of gestational, geez, not pregnancy. Gastronal workings that happen, whether it be digestion, peristalsis, in our case, acid. Like, point is, it's not an easy thing to survive in that environment, but they seem to be pretty confident they can save her. And now here, my guy got stabbed. I mean, where he was stabbed is a survivable wound, but I'm just curious as to what the rules are around death in this world, if you can bring someone back, or if it's a healing situation. And I'm not sure whether or not our girl Marcel can actually do, if she can actually do healing. We haven't seen her do it yet, but she does seem to be a little bit apprehensive with her magic now all of a sudden. I would have thought she would have done more in there, I guess is my point, considering how eager she was on the surface to blast those other monsters. So maybe she's just a little bit shaken because it wasn't working the last time. But either way, our group is making their way through, and I'm glad to see that we're learning a little bit more. And interestingly, it seems like they're forgetting about the last time they went through this dungeon. Maybe it's because they were going so quickly, but the fact that they were that Laos is comparing their last time through to now is very, oh no, I guess it was the first dungeon. Oh no, they said they already went through with the sister. I'm a little bit hazy on those details, but either way, they're learning a lot as they're going through. And I mean, again, with this whole mollusk coming along with them, I'm taking that little wing thing that he thought was a souvenir was actually a mollusk the whole time, and he just didn't realize it had been following around, and that's why it jumped back onto this sword, so it could continue to follow him. Maybe could be a fresh mollusk as well, but I'm thinking that's the reason why he was so desperate to hide it and not keep it with them, because otherwise, why wouldn't he just either try to eat it or toss it, right? So anyway, another cute episode. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.